Today is the 6th of June 2025. Our world, a vibrant sphere of interconnected lives, continues its complex dance. Important events unfold across continents, shaping our present and hinting at our future. The global economy shows a fascinating mix of vigor and caution. New technologies rise, promising transformation. At the same time, far beyond our atmosphere, the fictional lunar guardians also mark their own milestones. Their world too is one of innovation and historical reflection. Both realms, though distinct, share a common thread: the pursuit of progress and understanding in an ever-changing universe. It is a day like any other, yet filled with unique moments. The world's markets present a fascinating picture of this dynamic. The technology sector, a powerhouse of modern invention, continues to drive significant growth. We see innovation pushing boundaries. However, traditional industries face their own set of challenges. Fluctuating prices for essential commodities create uncertainty. Supply chains, the arteries of global trade, are still recovering from recent disruptions. The International Monetary Fund, a careful observer of these trends, has projected a slightly slower pace for global growth in the year ahead. This mixed outlook reminds us of the delicate balance within our economic systems, a constant interplay of forces. Across the globe, the political landscape remains active and in some regions quite tense. Diplomatic efforts continue in Eastern Europe, where finding a lasting peace proves to be a difficult endeavor. Many nations are also preparing for important elections in the coming months. These electoral contests often bring passionate debate. The critical issue of climate change and the policies designed to address it remains a central topic in these discussions. How societies choose to navigate these political currents will significantly influence the path forward for us all. It is a time of decision. Meanwhile, the way we communicate and consume information is undergoing a rapid transformation. Social media platforms, particularly those featuring short-form video content, have gained enormous influence. This is especially true among younger generations, who often turn to these platforms first for news and entertainment. Yet this digital revolution brings its own concerns. The spread of misinformation and its potential impact on democratic processes like elections is a growing worry. Calls for greater regulation and digital literacy are becoming more prominent as we learn to navigate this new media age. The flow of information is powerful. In the United States, the economic narrative is one of cautious optimism mixed with underlying fragility. Recent reports from financial institutions like Citi indicate a bullish turn in the stock market. Investors have shown increased interest in major indices such as the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. There has even been a notable surge in the Russell 2000, which tracks smaller companies. However, a decrease in gross exposure, particularly among large capitalization stocks, suggests that investor confidence is not yet fully solidified. The volume of financial flows also lacks the strength one might expect, indicating a degree of hesitation among investors. This delicate dance of numbers reflects a complex reality. Further economic indicators from the U.S. paint a detailed picture of this evolving situation. The Federal Reserve's Beige Book recently reported a cooling in the U.S. economy, with price increases remaining moderate. Interestingly, the nation's gross domestic product saw a contraction in the first quarter of 2025. This was primarily attributed to a significant surge in goods imports, as companies moved to acquire products before new tariffs took effect. The core personal consumption expenditures, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, has stayed within a comfortable range. However, there are concerns that impending tariffs might push prices upwards in the coming months, adding another layer of complexity. Across the Atlantic, European markets exhibit a more muted sentiment. There is a prevailing sense of caution among investors. However, falling inflation figures in key economies like Germany, where it stands at 2.2%, and France at 0.8% have raised hopes. These figures suggest that the European Central Bank might consider interest rate cuts to stimulate economic activity. Despite this, the momentum in market positioning has somewhat weakened. The UK's FTSE 100 index, however, recently achieved an impressive milestone: 15 consecutive days of positive returns, its longest such streak since 1984. The Bank of England is also anticipated to cut rates to support activity. Asian markets, meanwhile, are experiencing increased volatility in equity positioning. China's A50 index has returned to a neutral stance, and Hong Kong's Hang Seng index is also moving closer to neutral territory. Japan's Nikkei and South Korea's KOSPI, on the other hand, have seen improvements in their market positioning. The Bank of Japan has decided to hold its interest rate steady at 0.5%. It has also revised its growth and inflation forecast downwards for the coming year. In the world of commodities, as of today, crude oil WTI is trading around $63.21, while Brent oil is near $65.20. Gold continues to shine, trading at approximately $3,385.50 an ounce. Let us now turn our gaze towards a different yet equally fascinating world, that of the Lunar Guardians. This fictional society, residing on our celestial neighbor, presents its own unique narrative of progress and development. One of their prominent creative enterprises, Oceanside Studio, has recently announced a significant expansion. They are enlarging their virtual reality production facilities. This investment is aimed at creating even more immersive experiences for their audiences. A particular focus is being placed on their popular series, Chronicles of the Elements, promising new depths of virtual exploration and storytelling. This indicates a vibrant cultural and technological landscape. History, even in a fictional realm, holds moments of profound significance. For the Lunar Guardians, today holds a special memory reaching back to the year 2045. It was on this very day in their historical records that they celebrated the successful completion of the Great Atmospheric Shield. This remarkable feat of engineering and elemental energy manipulation was a pivotal achievement. The shield was designed to significantly reduce the impact of powerful solar flares on their world. Its completion marked a major step forward in their ability to harness and control the fundamental forces of nature, ensuring greater safety and stability for their society. The economy of the Lunar Guardians also reflects their unique priorities and technological advancements. The Lunar Guardian Stock Exchange, known as the LGSE, has recently seen a notable surge in the value of energy sector stocks. This upward trend is reportedly driven by an increased demand for clean and sustainable power sources, a pursuit we on Earth can certainly understand. Technology companies that specialize in elemental integration, the art of weaving elemental forces into practical applications, have also performed exceptionally well on the LGSE. This highlights a society deeply invested in harmonious and advanced technological solutions for their energy needs. Technological innovation continues to be a hallmark of Lunar Guardian society. They have recently unveiled a new generation of devices known as elemental conduits. These sophisticated tools allow individuals to channel and control elemental forces with an unprecedented level of precision and finesse. The potential applications for this new technology are vast and exciting. They range from revolutionizing construction methods, allowing for more efficient and harmonious building practices, to advancements in medicine, where precise elemental control could open new avenues for healing and treatment. These conduits represent another leap in their mastery of the elements. As we consider our own world and the fictional realm of the Lunar Guardians, we can also look to imagined futures for inspiration. A fictional news report dated June 5, 2065, speaks of a significant commemoration. On that day, the global community marks the 20th anniversary of the New Dawn Accords. This landmark agreement formalized international collaboration on vast, large-scale environmental restoration projects. It was these accords that paved the way for the creation of paradise-found habitats. These habitats represent advanced climate regulation technologies, a dream of a perfectly balanced ecosystem, a testament to collective effort. This 2065 report further highlights the remarkable success of the first self-sustaining paradise-found metropolitan utopia. This incredible city, ingeniously built within a repurposed mountain valley, has achieved complete energy independence. It stands as a shining example of what humanity could achieve. This accomplishment is hailed as a major step toward ensuring the long-term survival and prosperity of humankind. It is a vision of a future where technology and nature coexist in perfect harmony. Such stories, though fictional, can fuel our own aspirations for a sustainable and thriving planet, a goal worth striving for. However, even in such utopian visions, societal questions arise. The population within these paradise-found habitats, according to the 2065 report, continues to grow steadily. Many individuals are attracted to these havens, seeking refuge from more volatile external environments that might still exist. This influx naturally leads to ongoing debates. Discussions revolve around the criteria for entry into these specialized societies. Ethical implications concerning the creation of enclosed, perhaps exclusive communities are also carefully considered. These are complex questions reflecting the challenges of building a better future for all, not just a select few. In conclusion, whether we look at the real-world events of today, June 6, 2025, the innovative spirit of the Lunar Guardians, or the hopeful visions from a fictional 2065, a common theme emerges. Both our world and these imagined ones are on a continuous journey, seeking a better, greener, and more sustainable future. Global markets may fluctuate, political landscapes may shift, but the drive for innovation and cooperation remains a powerful constant. The challenges, be they economic disparities or environmental concerns, are significant. Yet the shared aspiration for progress, powered by ingenuity and a collective will, offers a guiding light towards a more balanced tomorrow.